Good to go. Let's turn Fog of War on to you are red side. So Fog of War
Yeah,
on
we're red
red.
side.
Alright, let's start this game. We'll go up to focusing on you, of course. Turn the music down a little bit. And you can hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Where are you at, dude? You AFK?
I was playing Maple Story. I was doing the quest at the moment.
Alright. It's okay. So ideally, I know it's ideally, I know it's like a Janna lane, but you know they could always invade. It's always good to go ahead and stand here, at least have entrances to your jungle warded, or like stand there until I'll like certain 110 or whatever, because if you, especially when you're after a leash, right? Because you
Yeah.
want to see if they get a ward in your jungle. That'll give you informations like, are they gonna leash, if they, depending on the timing of the ward, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't always just like, unless you're like, actually, I guess you were playing Maple Story or whatever, but
Yeah, I
typically
wasn't
you
paying
do,
attention.
you do want to guard the entrance to your jungle. So hopefully you go leash. I'm going to hope. Okay, you guys leash a little bit late. So at this point, yeah, you don't want to get to lane late, right? So if we take a look, you should be leaving now. Hopefully your Vayne leaves as well. Okay, good. Because like, look at these minions, right? You don't want to get late, and then these minions, if they decide to freeze it, if she didn't auto that minion, these would have died. Hopefully you get here in time, right? Look how low this minion is, and look where you guys are. If she didn't auto that one minion, or those two minions, if she let it go, you would have been behind in EXP. They would have gotten level 2 first, guaranteed, and then you guys would have been fucked,
Yeah.
right? So you never want to you don't ever want to leash too long. You were late to leash. You have to give him a shittier leash. All right, so right, if exactly, like, look how low they were, right? They're literally like this guy is 21. It's literally one or two auto attacks from these minions, from these caster minions. If he just let them stay, 100% you would have been behind. All right, so always pay attention before, as you're leashing. Always pay attention to the minions. You don't want to overstay. It's super important that you get as much exp, or if you could get every single piece of exp early on, to hit that level 2 first. All right, so we'll see. So do you have W? Okay, you just used W. So we're gonna go back actually. And then right. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. My bad. Alright, so right here, right? The moment you're in range, get poke out. Because then you end up taking poke, right? You're in range right here. She's going to take minion damage, but you won't. These minions aren't going to start aggroing you while you're right here. Because look at her positioning. When she's standing right here, when she was up here 2 seconds ago, right? She got an auto off on you, but you just auto hacked her once. You have your W. W her, auto W auto. Her health bar is going to be right there.
Yeah.
Like right off the bat. The moment she missteps, the moment she walks up, you want to get that poke off immediately. I can. Do you want me to rewind just briefly so you can see that, or
No,
did you
I
get
saw
it?
it.
You got it. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
continue.
All right, good. All right, so we'll go ahead and play this. So we'll play. Whoops! Oh my god, I hit the back button by mistake. My bad. All right, that's fine. So like right there, right? She walks up, auto W auto, because your W will cancel an auto. Just like most things, like Leona's Q cancels auto attacks. 99.999% sure, Nami's W also cancels auto attacks, or is an animation cancel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. So right now you want to be helping your ADC shove the lane, right? You want to help put auto these minions, right? Good. You get that poke up. That's good, right? That was good of you. But now, as soon as they back off, start autoing these minions, right? Start autoing the front line. That way you can hit that level 2 first. Because, I mean, you tell me. I say it all the time on stream. When is level 2?
The first we cast the minions. No, melee minions.
Yeah, second, yes. First
Yeah.
wave plus 3 melee minions, right? So that's going to be these 3 right here. If you look at their minions, make sure you're paying attention to their minions. Look, their minions are already lower. This guy's almost half HP, and then yours are almost all full HP, right?
Yeah.
Although one thing, they do have an extra caster here. So, if you can hit this level 2 first, remember, look how low they are now. Like, Janna has to pop a potion. I think she is, yeah. She's popping a potion. you can easily step up right here. Start autoing like between each auto. So auto, like when you step up here, auto attack this one, step up forward again, auto attack this one, or you know, auto attack this one, and then keep between every step auto attack and move forward, and slowly hit once you hit, and then once you hit that level 2, and ping the minions. Just ping the minions for your ADC. That way, like that way they know, right? That way they know which ones you're going to auto attack, and that way they also focus those minions as well.
All right.
Right? Because then when you hit that level 2, they're already half HP. Land a bubble, instant flash, right?
Yeah.
Right. Again, you should be. Look at your minion wave right here. Right. Your minion wave right here is already larger than. Oops. Why is my eraser not doing? Okay. Your minion wave right here is larger than theirs. If you play right here, they're gonna start. They're automatically gonna back off. Look how far back they're playing. Right. You want to zone them. You want to get them to be wary and like not want to walk up. Right. Okay. So continue. Yeah. So like auto this one, right? You guys, okay, step up, like right. You hit 2 well before them, right? They still have to kill this minion. You're level 2 already. If you were stepping up right now, one, that Caitlyn would start running back because this is gold, and she wouldn't be auto attacking this one, right? And then you're level 2. You guys hit level 2 off that minion unless you missed EXP. Oh wait, hold. I lied. Sorry, you guys have one. I didn't see the caster here. That's fine. Yeah. So right now, right. Even though you're level 1. Step, okay, right there. Remember, the moment you see that animation of her Q, we'll go back 15. I wish there was like a way to like go back less, but all right, right here, right here. The moment this animation comes out, this Caitlyn Q animation, you know that's gonna go straight. You know which angle it's gonna go, right? You see how the angle her gun pointing, it's gonna go this way, right? You should be pathing immediately. Throw your cursor this way, right? Instead, you walked straight up. If you throw your cursor 90 degrees from where the animation is, you're going to dodge it every time. That's how I do it on stream, right? I wait for the animation to come out of the binding, Morgana binding, of the Caitlyn Q. Look at the direction, and you have to do this in the moment, of course, right? Look at the direction it's throwing, so we know that's going to go that way, right? We know it's going this way, but you walk up instead, and then you end up hitting it, right? That's exactly what happens, right? So instead, the moment you see it, start sidestepping it.
All right.
Right? Right? There you go. You walked into it instead, right? You just walk straight.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. So right again, you're playing. Look how much. Why the fuck is this? Look how much space you have between your ADC. That is too big, right? Always either parallel or in front of your ADC, right? Like this triangle is this little area right here is where you should be. You shouldn't be behind your ADC, right? Being back here is a no-no. Remember, I say that all the time. I always go behind my ADC. I'm like, you know, I see all these supports. They always play behind their ADC, right? You have extra potions. You have more potions than I believe than the Janna. 2, you need to be constantly looking for poke. Remember, Caitlyn has to pick between autoing the minions and autoing you for poke, right?
Yeah.
So you should never be like this. This is big no-no. Alright, go ahead and continue on. Alright. Like you should be playing right here. Look how far back they're playing all of a sudden. Right? The wave is even. Even if Lee Sin comes, or whoever the jungler is, who's the jungler, Volibear, you should be able to get out. Like all you have to play is right here. You don't have to play like obviously you don't want to play up here, right?
Yeah.
But literally just right here, because like Caitlyn's gonna want to get this minion right here, right? She's gonna start walking back and she wants to get that minion, but the moment you step up, that causes them to move backwards, and then that's gonna zone her off this minion right here. And you see how I do that all the time in my games, right? I step up. The moment I see a low minion, I start stepping up, and then they back off, and then by the time that minion dies, because this cannon's gonna kill it in 2 or 3 shots, right?
Yeah. I'm only playing back because of the Vayne. It's like she's playing with PTSD.
Yeah, no, I mean, even so, right? The moment you step up, they will step back, right? And especially when they're running back, all of a sudden they start running away. You know what I mean? If they start running back, you step up. Right? She didn't get that, right? You could have zoned her off that EXP, because if you had stepped up right here, she wouldn't have walked up for that EXP. If she's back here, she doesn't get that EXP. She wouldn't have got the EXP from that minion. Right, again, right here, this minion's about to die, right? She's gonna go for this minion. You should be like, your character should literally be like right here. Remember, never behind. You are way too behind your ADC. This is exactly the definition of like a support that I always say in like lower elo, who just sits behind their ADC. You're constantly like hovering between parallel and behind. It should be opposite. You're always like here, and then you walk back, and then you come back forward and go here. It should be the other way. It should be here, and then back around instead. Like hover, do it the opposite way. Does that make sense? Because right now you're going this like in this triangle here.
I should be doing the triangle.
You should be doing exactly. Yeah. You should be doing this way. That way you're constantly zoning them off, looking for opportunities to poke. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, like don't unnecessarily use like mana cost, especially early on. You need to manage your mana correctly, right? There is no reason to heal with your Vayne there. She is already basically full health, and every piece of mana matters early on in the game, right? I know for a fact there's going to be plenty of times where you're just like, oh fuck, I'm running out of mana. What if you didn't W that one time and you had that little bit of extra mana? You know, there's just don't just always, before you use an ability, within a quarter second, just think before you use it. What is the point of me using this? Is this going to benefit me in any way, shape, or form?
That's true. I remember that yesterday. You were playing the game and you ran out of mana. You were like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, just every little bit of mana counts, especially early on. Okay, again. And imagine if you had W there instead. Right? If you didn't use it on the Vayne, you eat the Vayne and then you W the Janna, or you W the Caitlyn before Janna got her shield off. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That would have bounced back to you. You would have got that healing, and Vayne would still be, the same HP. That trade, you guys would have won that trade really hard. Like, right? Her HP would be like right here right now, or her HP, if you got it off before the shield, her HP would be like right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you got an extra auto off, especially if Vayne gets an auto, and then that's how you get those. That's how you force them off. It slowly adds up. Early on, it's gonna slowly add up. For every if you do that once every 7 seconds, by 30 seconds, they're gonna be like, she's gonna be here, she's gonna be out of mana, she's gonna have no potions, or if you do it on a Caitlyn, she's gonna be over here, and then they're gonna have to play back, and you have to zone them off. You know? All right. So you have an issue. You have an issue with walking into the queues instead of dodging them. Remember, just for future. Remember, and the moment you see that animation, you don't want to do it beforehand. After you see the animation, go walk away.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And then, do you know when you hit level 3? Because that's also another spike for many champions.
I don't.
Do you want to take a guess? If you're level 2 now, if you're looking at this minion wave right now and you're level 2, when do you think you hit level 3?
When Cadillac comes into lane?
No. So level 3 is going to be up for this minion right here. So level 3 is after your first cannon wave plus I believe also 3 melee minions. This is for bot lane. Mid lane is also going to be different. Mid lane is going to be different. So you should hit level 3 off of this if I'm not mistaken, unless I miscounted the wave. So if you're hitting level 3 before them, because remember they have 2 of them, right? They have 2 things. Remember, you're full health. Their Janna's half health. You guys have full priority in the lane, basically. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, there I was right. Right, level 3, right off that. Imagine if you were stepping up, right? Easy. What's it called? easy bubble, easy damage, you know, easy poke. Right, they're still level 2. They are still level 2. You're level 3. The same thing with the level 2 power spike. Level 3 power spike with Nami, you know, I don't know if you took your you took your E second, so you have your Q now, right? You could have definitely gotten a bubble off.
Yeah.
And so when your Vayne goes toward this, whether it's you, whether you're playing ADC or support, if you have no minions, if none of these minions are gonna die within the next 5 seconds, right? These are all full health minions. Walk with your ADC, just in case their jungler is there, so you can buff them to get them out. Because like right now, if you're here and let's say Volibear flips a Vayne as she goes right there, she's dead, or like, you know, she has to burn sums. At least if you're just right, literally just right here, just with her just a little bit, you know, you can get the buffs off on her, right? So just escort your ADC, and vice versa. If you're playing ADC, you know, and your support's going to ward, and you have no minions to kill, go ahead and escort your support.
No doubt.
All right, cool. And again, so you guys have a bigger minion wave, right? This wave is a lot bigger than their minion wave. It's like fairly bigger, right? Sorry, my brain lied for a second. Again, you should be like right here. Remember, always playing. You don't have to play like I'm not saying like play up in their face, right? Just enough, because look at where Janna is, right? She's playing behind her ADC. This gives you opportunity to poke their ADC because she's going to go for this minion. She's going to go for this minion, and Janna's not going to be there to poke you down. So you're going to be able to get free poke on the Caitlyn instead. Okay. Make sense? All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little tired, so I'm not yawning because of you.
No, you're all good, all good.
Nah, like I wanted to go in, but this Vayne literally would not move up. Like she's just playing back. Like I'm not gonna go in because she'll let me die if I go in.
So right there, instead, try Eing first, E auto, and then bubble. That way you'll guarantee the bubble hit, the bubble end, right?
True.
And right now you want to, I would help. So right here, you see Echo's invading, right? Echo's invading into their jungle. Immediately start autoing these minions. I don't care what your Vayne says. Okay? Start autoing these minions. Get that priority in the lane. That way, if their jungler shows up, you can get there before the enemy bot lane. Because the enemy bot lane is going to have to decide between, do we stay and take this wave, or do we sack up all this EXP and go help our jungler?
Yeah.
Right? So they're going to have to make a decision of
what's more important?
Both losses. Either way, it's going to be a loss, right? It's either they sack up all of the EXP from these minions and go help the jungler, or they go help the jungler and you guys rotate at the same time, and it's a 50-50, right? Oh yeah. Just what was that? I think you cut out. You're cutting out. Uh-oh.
Is that me that's going Megatron?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, oh, it's me. I don't know what's going on. Stupid New York weather.
Wait, you can hear me still, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
It's
cool.
definitely the New York weather. Because
Okay.
it's windy as hell outside.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm watching, listening. I'm just making some
Okay,
fun.
you can see it, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not like, okay, cool.
Let's see. Yeah, Jubilean. If you want to hear it, everyone makes fun of the way I say coffee.
Coffee. Can I get some coffee?
Yeah, it's coffee. I don't know how else to say it. It's coffee.
Who wants some coffee? Say that you're walking here. He wants you to say that.
What are you doing? You walking over here?
Oh my god. That's perfect. Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, right there again, like more poke, right? Always looking to poke. Like, auto attack. You don't only have to use abilities, right? Weave in auto attacks. Always try to weave in some auto attacks if you can. It's like, because they add up, again, especially early on. Every auto attack counts. You do more damage than your ADC level 1. Or before the first back. Always. Enchanters always do more damage than the ADC before first back. And right,
Really?
like, yeah. Because remember, theirs is auto attack based, right? You guys both have around the same auto attack damage, but she has a Doran's Blade, which increases hers by a little bit, or Doran's Shield, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then you also have abilities. You have your W, which is going to do that damage. How do you, like, that's why whenever I'm playing, especially an Enchanter, by the time we're level 2, if I'm playing in lower elo, like Plat and below, right, they're always half health by the time we hit level 2. Or, like, you know, if I'm able to like actively poke them down, always half health, right?
Yeah. I'm paying attention. I'm just muting my mic really fast.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
It's really loud right here when I make the coffee.
And yeah, like the way you're playing now, right? That now is good. Like, right? You're playing up. You're playing in front of your ADC. You're trying to zone them off these minions, right? Okay, and then good. You have that ward there, right? So you see him. The moment you see him, just back off, right? He's on a ward. There's no reason to step up here. Like, he's literally on a ward. Are you playing lock screen? Okay, if you're playing lock screen, that makes sense, right? This is why you don't play lock screen. This is the exact reason why. So people always ask why is lock screen better? Right here is a. Do you play on lock screen, by the way? You there? His mic is muted. All right, we'll wait for him to get back. Oh, you are here. Okay, so do you play on lock screen? You don't. How did you not see him on the ward? But if you guys were playing on lock screen, it would be like here, right? Like your screen would be centered, and you wouldn't see him walk.
No. Yeah, I saw him there.
You saw him there?
I just walked up with the Vayne because she just decided to walk up.
If she walks up here, okay, so in this situation, right? In this situation, you should be. Remember, look at your positioning. It's all about positioning. Instead of being here with your Vayne up here, let your Vayne be here. You should be right here instead.
So I should be behind the Vayne.
Not behind. You're parallel. You want to be parallel, but you don't want to be in front. Remember, she has a condemn. Yes, you have a bubble, but her condemn is a point and click. If Volibear starts running in flashes,
True.
you know what I mean. She has a condemn. Yours is not a point and click. You want to peel the Vayne, right? If they go on the Vayne, again, you do more damage than the Vayne does. Level 1 within DPS wise, Vayne will do more, but within quick succession of burst, you do a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So again, the moment you see him, there's no reason to step up here. You know, you play to this side. So this, let me give you an example. If there was a Zac on the enemy team, right? Let's just say this was a Zac, right? You would play to this side of the wall, because if you're here, Zac can just jump over here. But if you're here, right, you're the same distance from your minions down here, right? You're the same distance down here from the minions, whether they die or not, right? But he has a longer path. It's going to take Volibear all the way to here to get to you, right? And by then you're already up here. Whereas you're here, if Zac just jumps or if Volibear starts running at you, he has literally half the distance that she has to run to. The moment you see him on that ward, you play to the other side of the map. Same thing with any other lane. Whether you're playing mid or top, the moment you see it, you play to the other side of the lane. That way it's a longer path for them to gank.
I see.
Because the longer that they have, the longer that you have, the faster, the more time it gives you to get away from that gank. And again, once you see that NATO coming out, remember, practice dodging. Practice. Nice. Okay, so you got the flash, just back off. That's it. Alright? Ping your ADC off, because now you're going to be taking all these minion damage. Look at all these minions coming in. And then now you guys are way overextended. You won the trade. Now look at your positioning, right? This is a no-no. So people are like, oh, if I play aggressive, I always die, or I end up dying, right? Look at the minions. Look at all of these minions. These guys are all going to start attacking you. She's going to start getting free poke on you, and Jan's going to walk back up, and you're just going to take a shit ton of poke, right?
Yeah.
There's a difference between playing aggressive and, playing overly aggressive, right? Get that trade and you win the trade, then back off. If they walk up, win another trade. Slow trades, and then you'll end up poking them down low enough that you can end up killing them on the final trade.
Yeah, alright, sweet.
Right? Make sense? Cool.
By the way, one of my support main buddies is watching the stream, so...
Oh, is it? Okay. And you guys get it, right? Also, right? You knew Volibear was just down. You literally just tried to gank. Right? If you guys are up here, what if he was here 3 seconds earlier? And then he collapsed on you guys instead. If he was here just 3 seconds early, what if instead of what he did, he just went around, he went here and then went back around and then just came back like 2 seconds later, right?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, exactly, right? You win the trade, back up. There's no reason to fight in their minions unless you're 100% getting a kill. If you are 100% going to kill them, without a doubt, go for it. But because you're just trading, you don't want to full on commit. Oh, your Vayne's retarded.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so am I, but like... but like... Look, she could kill the Janna. Like, you see? Like, what's she doing? She has no flash.
Alright. So at this point, right now, I would help your Vayne thin this wave out, because ideally you would want to freeze it here. But it looks like their enemy bot lane reset, so at this point, when you think that the enemy bot lane has reset, that's when you want to help your ADC shove the wave, because you want to reset too, right? You guys want to back ASAP.
Yeah.
So start autoing these, use your abilities, bubble the backline, you know. Start autoing the backline right here. You should be autoing these, right? Each of these you should be auto-attacking. You should be helping your ADC shove. So this goes for literally every support, especially your jungler is doing the dragon right now, right? You need, the moment you see your jungler doing dragon, you need to shove this wave as quickly as possible. You want to get that priority, right?
Not to do it because I was and
yeah,
getting minions.
Exactly.
I told him in chat like don't do the dragon, and he was just like, "Oh, you guys are fucking retarded. It was a free dragon."
Yeah, no,
like, no, it's not.
He's dumb. Like, look, your mid laner has no priority, or like your mid laner is walking the lane, not even close, right? We don't know where their enemy mid laner is. Their bot lane probably reset, but we are not 100% certain. I'm like 99%. We're 99% sure the bot lane reset. You don't have priority in the lane, right? Yeah, okay, so they reset, but they're probably walking back. They're probably like right here right now, right? Or like depending on when they reset. I kind of forgot, but
I pinged him off, but he kept doing it and then blamed us for
okay, so like they're literally right here. Yeah, okay, so they reset a while ago, right? They're closer. You have no items. Caitlyn has a full BF sword. You have literally nothing. They have fresh buys.
Yeah.
Right? No prio. That's why as soon as you see your jungle, even if it's a bad call, as soon as you see your jungle doing the dragon, you want to push this wave in as quickly as possible, because even if, let's say your jungler dies, if this wave gets pushed in, they at least they lose something, right? At least it's not a win-win for them. What if this wave was here, right? You're just AFK, you guys are just free farming, right? Letting the wave push into you. Their jungler dies, they come back and they get the full wave too. Congrats, you just gave them a win-win situation. At least that would give them a win-even situation. Like, yes, they win the kill, but at least they lose up on some EXP and gold.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I think that's what happens, actually. I think Echo gives them the leash for dragon.
Wouldn't be surprised. Alright. After that, you guys just dip. Just run as fast as you can. Leave. Right? There's no reason to fight this here. If this Caitlyn was good, she would have killed all of you guys.
The Vayne just stopped. Like, did you? Yeah. She literally just stopped.
Alright, yeah. And you guys have no choice. Just go ahead and reset here. Oh, that's really close. I'm waiting for you to walk back to lane. Okay. Whoops. Alright, cool. Now you are back in lane.
I hope everyone enjoys the coffee sipping ASMR.
So they got the dragon, and it looks like they reset it as well. Okay. Do not do this. Look at your Vayne, look at your minions, look at your Echo. What if they just got dragon? So you know Volibear is probably somewhere around bot lane, right?
Yeah.
Don't face check this bush, because what if they're sitting in there, right? Remember, do the ward over the wall. Do not face check that bush. Do you know how to do the ward over the wall?
I forgot how to.
right there. This is your center point, and these are the two spots, and these two little crevices, and it's gonna get the ward over here every time.
I see.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and zoom in. Oops.
Take notes. You know who I'm talking to.
Right here, this little at the edge of this little crevice. These crevices are here for a reason, right? This crevice right here and this crevice right here, and then you use this as your center point, the edge of this stone. That's gonna get you the warden over there over time, right? Because if you want, what if they left? Because you had no vision of them, right? We had no vision of them when this minion was up here. What if they just decided to walk up here and just sit in this bush? You're dead.
That's true.
Right? Can you do that with Jin traps? I'm not sure. So since they just reset, right? And Vayne doesn't have much. Ideally, I mean, I don't tell my ADCs what to do when I'm playing in these games, right? If you're playing ADC, freeze this wave. You are behind, right? She has a BF to your Vamp Scepter, a longsword. She should have kept the wave right here. Okay, so if you're behind, if this wave's pushing into you, your jungler's topside, no objectives to do anywhere on the map right now other than topside. Cool. Your wave stays here. There's a 0% chance of you getting ganked unless you get dove from behind, which is not going to happen because you see Katarina on the map, right? There's no reason to push this wave out. Instead, why not keep the wave right here where it was? Keep the wave up here and then zone off and deny the enemy team EXP and gold.
Yeah.
Right? Slowly get back into the games. That's what I'm saying. So when people ask me, if I'm playing ADC, how do I play from behind? How do I just farm? Stop AFK pushing the wave. If the wave was literally in a perfect spot to freeze or like slow push back into you, right? If you let that wave push back into you, you're gonna farm up and you're gonna end up out CSing them. All right.
Yeah, but the Vayne just kept auto push.
Oh yeah, no. Well, this was for like because I know you play ADC as well, right? So this is for that too. You know, I'm trying to get like get you as much information as possible.
No, yeah. Your previous thing helped me get all the way to G1.
I'm really glad. Yeah, that's awesome. From what was it, G4, right?
Yeah, from G4 to G1.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, even if you're ahead, do you still freeze to get? Yes, definitely. There's no reason to push. What are you gonna get? Are you really gonna get those turret platings? Think about it. Logically speaking, are you really gonna get those turret platings? Why would you? Like, there's just no point, right? And then okay, so warding here. So when you go up to ward here as a support, look at the wave again. Look at the wave before you ward this bush, right? Let the wave at least get here, right? Because again, same exact scenario, right? If the wave gets here or like around this area, right, and you go to ward that, and this wave's pushing in, right, they're going to have to decide, okay, do we go up there? At least if you die here for this ward, they miss some minions.
Yeah.
You know, it's literally every small little bit adds up in this game. Every single minion counts. Every bit of EXP counts. Because think about it. If you deny one minion every wave, by the 6th wave, right, you're up like what, like 100 gold, and it starts adding up. If you're up EXP, right, that's how you end up getting like a level 7 compared to a level 5 ADC. It adds up. The small little bits add up.
Yeah.
Right. No, and now she decides to freeze. Okay, good job. Yeah, now it's slow pushing into them. Now they come back to lane. It slow pushes into them, and now they freeze it. And now when you do this, now what do they do? Now this is slow pushing into them. Now what do? They freeze it right here, and you're fucked. Your Caitlyn outranges Vayne. Caitlyn's gonna be stronger than the Vayne, and then you guys are fucked. You guys can't do anything. You can't farm. This is exactly how you fuck up your own lane. So if you're playing ADC and you're like, oh, they're ahead, and then you push it like this, no, you let them get ahead, right? This is literally asking to set up a freeze under their tower so you can't get EXP or gold. That's literally all it's asking for. Like, look at this wave, right? Once this wave gets here, yeah, they're done. What the fuck is that? Oh, or an ulti.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Right, all Caitlyn has to do now. Listen, she has a fucking Vamp Scepter. All Caitlyn has to do is have Janna come right here, clear these first few minions, and set the wave up right here. and then you guys are done. You guys have to play back. You're not going to be able to do anything. And then Janet, if Janet was a good support, she would stand up right here. You know, Caitlyn would stand like right here, keep you guys off the wave zone. That's exactly what I do, right? That's what I do when I'm smurfing, right? Even if my support is dog shit, I manage the wave, so that way I end up getting ahead in EXP. Even if my support doesn't do shit, you know? And same thing vice versa. Even if your ADC pushes up, right? Look at these minions and look where Jen is. Right now, if you were right here, right? Free poke, right? You know what I mean? Again, she's gonna look for these minions, you know? These minions are all low as fuck. She's not gonna have time to poke you down. It's not like she can auto both at once, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. What do we got on top side? What's your build? Okay. I didn't look at your build, but Moby's first, please.
I had the what do you call it? The book. I put the shoe.
Oh, you take the shoe. With support, I would suggest not. It's good on ADC, but don't do it on support because you do want to get those boots early so you can roam and you can rotate to your jungle fights as quickly as possible.
Ah,
right.
I see.
Imagine if this was happening here instead. What if this was on the other side of the map? What if this exact fight scenario was right here instead? If you had Mobies, you'd get there like instantly. Right?
Wait, really?
You'd get there really fast. I'll tell you that. This guy would be dead, or you'd be able to help your team a lot faster. Trust me, Moby boots are huge. Every time I roam, there's something on my fucking screen. What the fuck? Oh, it was just a fucking dot from the eraser. I was like, where the hell did that come from on my screen? All right, but yeah, no. Think like whenever I roam, right? And okay, if I leave my base at the same time as my ADC and I have Moby boots, look at my minimap. I'm looking at my minimap.
Yeah, I am.
I am able to get here and then rotate down here by the time my ADC is right here.
Damn.
Every single time. I am able to get something off mid, and by the time my ADC is back in lane, I'm back in lane with him. And I lose 3 minions of EXP. So people are always asking me, how do I roam when my ADC's gonna flame me or something? How is he gonna flame? And I say this literally every single time I roam on stream. My ADC cannot die while he's walking to lane unless they're sitting right here waiting for them to come out, right? Which is unlikely 9 minutes into the game, right? If your ADC is walking, there's no way he's dying. You get that roam out now, you go here, right? Imagine if I'll use pink, right? Let's say your mid laner's here and they're about it. What if their jungler was over here, right? Looking to gank or something, right? And then you guys, your mid laners are fighting. You're here in time. You prevent that gank from happening, or you make that gank work, rotate back bot, your ADC is right here, he gets 2 minions of EXP extra, and then you're there, you miss what? A couple minions, you get that EXP back from the gank, for your presence there. You're there just in case something happens, because there's a 50% chance that something will happen, right? It's a coin flip, but at least you're there for something, and you lose nothing. You sack up 2 minions of EXP for what could be multiple kills for your team, or what could be the death of your team. Roaming, you don't have to get anything out of, right? You're just there. You're doing what's optimal.
True.
All right.
I don't know why she tumbled away. She could have at least proc PTA.
Yeah, your ADC's won't be yikes.
Like, I have my own mistakes, but the Vayne didn't capitalize at all in small trades.
Right, but remember, even though your Vayne is dog shit, remember early game? So
Yeah.
remember, like first few minutes. What if you did get the Janna to quarter health and they came up to dragon, or what if you did get those a little bit of extra poke, and that Vayne took that trade? Don't you think Janna would have burnt sums?
True.
Right? Even though your ADC is dog shit, right? Your ADC is shit. But what if you got that one little bit of extra poke out? Right? You guys would have gotten something out of it, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
Flash. Do you have flash?
10, I think. I don't have flash.
Oh, you don't have flash. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Flashes.
That is very unfortunate. So, since I was like mostly focusing on lane, I wasn't looking at, you know, the jungle pathing at all. But remember, there was just a fight top side of the map, right? We saw that their camps are gone, bot, or top side, right? We know he has no camps. His only logical place is gonna be bot side, right? Pay attention to the camps, right? Pay attention to where he's like where he could be, you know. All right, Everyone should just back off at that point. Oh shit! Oh, their gen is retarded. Okay.
It's a free kill. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got it.
Kill.
Yeah.
I think Kiana goes like 1 in 10. I'm not sure. She literally wanted to stop world hunger.
W E. Give her the E. Give her the E. Oh, you use on cooldown. Do you use it on yourself? I'm assuming you used it on yourself. Then that's fine.
No. Did I? No, I think I gave it to Echo.
Oh, did you? Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see. That's my bad. Yeah. Help your ADC shove this, right? Kiana's walking down. And then you guys just... She's dead, right? Just back off. Just back. There's no reason to start fighting here. Right? You have no vision. You walk up to that, and it's just like...
Yeah.
There's no vision, right? So, do you have a pink in your inventory? You do. You have 2 pinks. Use them. The moment you lose sight of vision, as soon as you lose sight, throw that pink down in here rather than this ward, because this ward's only going to last you a quarter of a second. I don't know if it was you who put that down. Let me go back and see. So let's go look at this. Alright. So we see Kiana fighting.
Yeah.
Immediately rotate up there, right?
No, I think that's Vayne.
Vayne put the ward there, right? The moment you lose vision, even if Vayne puts a ward here, put that pink down. Put one. This is why you have 2 pinks. This is a perfect scenario as why you have 2 pinks, right? Throwing that pink down, it's gonna cancel out this pink, so you get the vision of the entire brush, right? Because right now you guys are about to lose complete vision, right? You don't know who's in here. Katarina is sitting right here, right? Right? If you got that pink out, you would have seen that you guys get backed out, right? And walk around to this wall. Yeah, yes, there's a trap here, but you can walk around these traps, you know?
Yeah.
There it is. Like that's not worth it, right? Because like you guys all die. Oh, I don't know if you live. You should live. Oh, you know, Katarina kills you, right?
Yeah, I think Cat kills me.
Yeah, Cat kills you probably.
Echo just he literally ignores her.
Yeah, they're just like Echo's tunnel vision, right? But you see how like if you throw that pink there, you could have probably just ran away right away, and you would have lived. You know, someone else would have lived, right? It's one less death, right?
Makes sense.
That's fun. So I'm just waiting for you. I'm looking at you in base. Okay, so yes, Katarina is missing, but this wave is shoving into them.
Oh, she's
right?
0-5 already?
Yeah, she's 0-5.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you need to be bot lane, so there you don't. Okay, remember, when you're in base, think where you should go. Remember, Dragon's coming up. Your Katarina's missing. The Katarina's missing, and they're shoving into you, and you're already late to land. So you want to go bot lane right away instead of trying to path through the jungle.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You change your direction. Because Katarina's bot, right? There is virtually nothing for you to do. Imagine, okay, you have your Moby boots now, but like, there's nothing for you to do anywhere else on the map, right?
Yeah.
If she dies here,
I think so.
you just leave. Fuck it. You don't need to defend this tower. You just go mid and help. Get vision. At this point, just go get vision. Go get vision around if you can. Once she dies, then again, there's nothing for you to bot lane. Yeah, you can soak up this EXP, but, you know. Use this time to, you know, try and get vision. How close are you? 473. Close. This is Yeah, that shit's gone. 3v3, I mean, maybe. Yeah, okay. So, I would have suggested leading with ultis because they were all grouped up, right?
I think was it on CD? Can you check? I think it was on
Yeah,
CD.
oh, was it? Okay, if it wasn't C, then let me check.
Yeah, it was on CD.
Okay, yeah, okay. No, that's fine. I didn't see that, that's my fault then.
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh.
Like
Right there, you could have E'd yourself auto the Janna. E auto. I mean, self-cast E if you want to, Alt E. Or, E yourself and then auto. Remember, you know how I A click, right? So, E myself and then auto, and then it'll auto attack her. And then you can get that guaranteed bubble landing. Right? You didn't need to A the Echo. You know?
yeah.
So now that you know that they have to reset, right? You know they're gonna reset, and you have a pink here. Perfect opportunity for you to go ahead and get a. Well, you have your support item just completed, right? And you also have a ward in your pocket. You still have one ward. It tells you there's one right there. Get a ward right here. Get a ward right here, right? Because you know they reset. You know they're going back, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
It's one of those days, man. I feel you on that. I gotta go lift in a bit.
Okay. Well, the game's halfway over.
No, it's fine. No, I'm
All right.
just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You gotta go make gains.
Fair enough. Yeah. Talk damn spoons before you then. All right. Yeah. I will. I will. I did not. Yeah. So I do have a decent amount of DMs I have to go through. I'll go through them all after this. All right. So. Right. They had reset. Right. You could have easily gotten vision out here. Right. And there's no way you die. Right. Imagine if you had wards here and here. Then you know for a fact because you had two. Right. You have one here and one here. One ward right here. One ward right here. You know if you know if Volibear is ever gonna come bot lane because you have a ward here already.
Yeah.
Alright, because, let's see where he is. Katarina's coming down, right? Look, if you had that ward right here and one ward right here, you would have seen Katarina walking her ass down and you guys would have been able to back off. I hope you guys don't overstay here.
No, I think we get fucked here.
Okay, yeah. Right? Like, wards here, by the time they get here, it's too late. You know? Like, imagine if they, all sent 4 people down. Right? Yeah, and now you don't know. Now you have no idea. Because they cleared this ward, you guys engage, you have no idea that Katarina's down here. But what if you got the word out when I told you to? Right?
True.
Right? When they reset and you had wards, this is a perfect opportunity to get vision in the enemy jungle where it's impossible for you to die. Right? And then Katarina comes and she fucks you. Oh. Here she comes. Right, this was preventable. 100% preventable. Do you not agree?
No, I agree.
Yeah, right. It's just like, now she's 7-1. She just got 3 kills for free. Which could have easily been prevented if you just had a little bit of vision. Right? That's how wards can literally make or break a game. Vision is so important. Alright, so at this point, there is no reason to be bot side again, right? I should have asked you where you should ideally go. That's my mistake.
No, I was gonna go mid, but I was trying to protect the Vayne.
But she's not gonna. She's under tower, right? They backed off. Like we see Jen on the map, right? We see Volibear on the map. I mean, this is your Fog of War, right? Nothing for you to do here. You put Maple Story?
Yeah.
Ah. Shouldn't do that in your ranked games.
No. At that point, I gave up because I knew the game was unwinnable.
That's understandable. Right here, right? She's stepping up to you. She literally walked up to you, right? She gave you like a full 2.5 seconds to E yourself and auto her and poke her and press R and do anything. Anything at all. Right here.
If I E myself in auto, it slows them, right?
Yes. And also procs, I believe, off your W now too. Fish, what's up, Matt? Right? Because it procs off abilities now. She stepped up to you. And then you run away. Right here, your echo's right here. You have your frame right next to you. R, E yourself, W her, E W, E auto, Q. She's dead. 100% dead. Right? Look at all that. Look at that. All that extra time. You literally had a full half second. That's more than enough time. That is more than enough time to get your combo out.
Yeah, I think
right?
At this point I was tilted.
Alright. If you ulted just a little bit earlier, that Katarina probably would have died. You know, their whole team would have died. That would have turned around the game right there. Because look, you guys won that fight. Like, yes, you guys were behind, but Jesus, that's annoying as fuck. That sound. You guys won that fight really hard, right? And then you know, Vayne would have probably lived. You probably would have. Hopefully, I don't think you die here. I hope you don't die here. Yeah, you're good, right? Nice.
Oh, you flipped him out my bubble.
I mean, okay, let's look at this. You guys think the game's over, right? Game is over. The game's done. Why do you say so? I want to hear your explanation. Why do you say the game's done? Or why do you think the game is done?
Wait, press tab. On the so I can see. So, Katarina's fed. I have no time to place vision. Kiana's just stopping world hunger. And we might have turned the fight around, but we don't capitalize on any of this. Like this, you'll see.
Okay.
Right after this team fight, nothing gets done.
So let's take two things. We're gonna look at two things right now. Your gold, you guys are a 1k gold lead. You guys are let down kills, but you are 1k gold lead. All of their resources are on Katarina. And why are they on Katarina? Where did she get 5 free kills from?
Bot lane.
And were they preventable?
Yes.
100%. Imagine if you had gotten those. Those were free wards. She got a triple kill here off that. If she didn't get that triple kill, and you guys fought mid, she wouldn't have killed you guys. She wouldn't have gotten you guys that low, right? Your Vayne would still be alive. Your Vayne would be 5-2, she would be 5-2 right now, right? She wouldn't be this bad. And 2, remember, all of their gold is on her. The moment you see that R, if she engages on you, CC her. You guys have Singed. You have Bubble, and you have your ulti, right? You have multiple forms of CC to stop that Katarina.
That's true.
Yes, all my coaching sessions will be. I will post this on YouTube, so it will go on YouTube probably this weekend. And again, perfect, right? You know they're back. You know they're low, right? Perfect time for you to get vision around their jungle, right? This is exactly what we should have done before. If you know that the enemy team is going to reset, if you know that they're low and they're resetting, get those wards out.
All right.
Right? Doing exactly. Imagine if you did this exact thing, exactly what you did 5 minutes ago when you guys fought at Dragon. Oh, and you died.
Yep. Oh, the ADC and the jungler were a duo, because I did notice he came bot a lot.
Yeah, like if you look up like the game, And like, you know, check if people are duo, because a lot of times the duo is gonna, you know, they're gonna camp each other. If it's jungle top, jungle mid, jungle ADC, whoever the duos are, more often than not they end up do camping, you know, that lane, you know. All right, so we're gonna pause right here. We're gonna take a look at the map. You're in base. Where is your most ideal place to go? This is what you should be asking yourself every single time you base. I'm gonna ask you one step by step. Should you go bot lane?
No.
Why?
Because the wave's crashing.
Okay, should you go mid lane?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a group up.
Why would you group up mid lane?
Because drag's about to spawn, and since the wave is pushing, I have vision there, and maybe get a ward by the like side brush.
Okay. What about top lane? Should you go top lane?
No, Ornn's gonna get the tower and probably reset and come
Okay.
towards drag.
Exactly. Perfect. That's what you should be doing in your brain instantly within a second. Look at this. Look at the situation. Look at every point on the minimap. You don't even have to look at these points. All you have to do is look at the characters. Look, you can tell minions from the minimap. Look at the minimap. Look at where everybody is and look at what's going on, and decide immediately where you should go. This should be done within a second. It shouldn't take more than 5 seconds at max. All right. So go ahead. All right, go mid, which is good.
Like, I don't know why she was back there. She could have condemned her. Like, if you go back.
So, yes, she could have condemned her, but okay, we're gonna go through this again. We're gonna look at this team fight one more time, because your positioning. This is exactly what I'm saying. By enchanters should not be behind their team, right? In a team fight. So let's look at this very slowly. You see the Jandom NATO coming in. Yes, you auto are good, right? Getting that damage out, right? You should be starting to put yourself. You should start walking around this way, and remember, put yourself between your ADC and the Echo, right? The Volibear is gonna go for the Echo here, right? You get that ulti up. Start walking up. You're running away. Why are you running away? Why are you running? What is the reasoning for you running up this way?
So Katarina doesn't jump onto me and kill me instantly?
She shouldn't be able to kill you instantly. Like, even if you run here, she's gonna she's gonna be able to jump on you either way. Like, right? If she jumps on you, she jumps on you. You running away isn't gonna, like, her Rosani's is about to expire, right? Right, there it is, right? She's knocked up here. Right? Auto attack. Weave in auto attacks. Right? You literally ran in a circle and just watched your team. Those are auto attacks that you could have gone in. One auto attack, right? She was dead. Echo, she's on Echo's circle. Right? You literally ran in a circle for about a second. Like, what are you doing here, right? Imagine if you were right here and you had an extra auto attack, or she died just a quarter of a second earlier and Vayne got an extra auto on the Janna instead. Like, why are you, like, at this point you should be like right here, right? Yeah. With your Vayne, right?
No, that's true. I think I was already like raging. So like that's when I was typing in Twitch chat. My mental is boom forever. I was like, my mental is going.
And look, you have Bubble, your E's coming back up in a second, right? They're running away from you guys, right?
Why she's moving back? Just keep going forward, Vayne.
All right, now if the moment that bubble misses, as soon as you know that this is missing, I'm really gonna hope you guys both just run this way. I'm going to press play, and I'm going to pray to God that I see your characters run back, because the moment you miss that bubble, you lose all pressure and they can engage on you because you have nothing. The only reason they're running is because they know you have abilities up. Now, if they were smart, all Volley has to do is just run at one of you guys, and you guys are dead. There's no reason to keep chasing, right? There's no reason to keep chasing. You don't have shit. Yes, you have your E. Right, there it is. There it is. Right? Let her fucking die. She is done. Now you die too. Right? As soon as you miss that bubble, get dip. Done. You're done. There's no reason to chase. It's over. The fight's over. Right? If you landed that bubble, different story. Volibear would have died. You guys probably would have been able to clean that up. But now you died too, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Makes perfect.
Legit. I was able to predict exactly what was going to happen, right?
Yeah, that was
right.
preventable.
Right.
That,
right.
Yeah.
There are so many things you could have done this game that could have turned the outcome. Legit. You guys could have easily won this game. I think you guys could have easily won this game. After you're looking at this, like, so far, do you not agree?
No, I do agree, but like
okay,
my
cool.
mental.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's another thing I say, right? Mental is key to climbing. If you had a good mental, you probably the moment you start typing, right? You start getting distracted. You're not focused on the game anymore. You're just like, fuck it, let's go next. Who cares? Whatever, right?
Yeah.
Right. Again, imagine okay, that bubble's gone. Dip. Done. See ya. Start mass pinging that vein. Back the fuck up. Done. You guys are done. Leave. Right? Volibear has shit. He has everything up. As soon as that bubble finished, she doesn't even have. She has condemn. She doesn't have reaction time to use it, obviously. But like, right? No point in chasing. You don't have anything. Bubbles in 5 seconds. Right? It's 3 of them. Alright, you know, there's always next season. It's okay. Season 11's just around the corner.
I've been saying the same thing since you've been saying it on stream. I'm like, season 11 is the season.
Alright, here we are. Maple Sapling, 20. It's VOD reviews are $20 per VOD, and they go just like this. We've been here for like an hour and a half already, and it's only 20 minutes into the game. I go super in depth, as you guys can tell. But yeah, and also what happened to my phone, I will explain that after this. Everything is right there in that link under coaching FAQs. All right. So here we are. Whoop! I didn't mean to be two times speed. We're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna analyze this team fight again. All right. And take a look at your positioning. So your whole team is here, but you guys are really low, and you guys know that they're around here. Walking up this way is just asking to get caught out.
Yeah, I don't know why they did.
Right. Everybody just you guys are 2 half-health people. You guys walk up this way, you're just asking to get, because you just saw them, right?
Yeah.
You see Ornn right here, right? Okay, right here. Again, you start running behind your team. This is what I'm saying,
I was letting them die. Like, I didn't want to fight that. Kiana was taking wolves. And I was just like, at this point, I wanted the game to end.
But then you walk back in.
Yeah. Just the ult.
Oh boy. Yeah. And you're just... It's over. Go next. Alright, you're dead for a little bit of time. Alright. Yeah, that's gone, right? You can't defend that on your own. You let that go. Right. Peel him as much as you can, but cool. At least he has saved the in-hit. Right, okay, so right now, when you see your team, like, you're literally running around in circles, dude. I know you're tilted, but when you have a right mindset, imagine if you were, instead of running around in circles 3 or 4 times, what if you were right here right now, and you have your E, you have Bubble, you can buff Vayne, you can kill this Caitlyn. This Caitlyn can die. This Caitlyn, Vayne's strong right now. She has items, right? She has Bork PD. Like, she can definitely do some damage, right? Imagine if you were here to buff your team. At least you would have gotten a kill, you know? I don't know what happens in the team fight, but... Right, look, if you were with your ADC, they're focused over here, And if you buffed this, she would probably would have died. The Caitlyn would have died, right? Because she would have got slowed. She would have got slowed from your E, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I could just tell you're tilted as fuck. And did they end here? I'm assuming, or they basically just one more fight, I guess, and they end.
Yeah.
Alright. This is where you guys go Baron. Do you guys get the Baron?
No, we leash it for them.
Oh, you guys leash it for them. Oh, how fantastic. So right now, I would type 1 defend, Singe defend, the rest of you guys go Baron.
Yep, that's what I wrote.
Okay, that is what you're... Okay, good. Great.
You'll see it.
What the fuck is your Vayne doing?
Yep,
My
I know.
fucking god. Did you type your Vayne to come Baron?
Yeah, I literally said Baron, 1 defend.
Hey. Yeah, if your Vayne came, you probably would have got that. So.
You can fast forward it. We get aced here.
Okay. Yeah, if your Vayne was here first. Why is your Kiana in base?
Yeah.
She AFK?
No, she just based.
Oh my god.
I told you. Cup Muffin, I could have played better, but you can't help something like this.
Yeah, but remember, would Katarina have gotten 15 kills?
She would have had 10 kills.
Could have been less though, right? It probably would have been less. Probably less than 10 kills because those initial kills were the reason she got even more, right? Because the more kills she does, the more damage she does. What if she went in like that with only half of those kills? She would have died before she could have even gotten 1 kill, right? She definitely wouldn't have been at 10 kills. There's no possible way. Because she wouldn't have had the damage to get those kills in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And then you guys end up bleaching. Okay, then I guess you guys FF. Yeah, because you're still dead. And then they end the game. That is unfortunate. But yeah, I guess that does it for the game. Do you have any questions?
No, that's it, man. That was a really good coaching session.
Yeah, I'm glad the last session was able to, you went from gold 4 to gold 1 off that one session. Oh, that's awesome. I hope. How long did it take?
It literally took like a week. Not even.
Why, that's great. That's actually fantastic. That's awesome.
It's because I decided to literally just play, but like I don't know, with school and all that, my mental's boom, so I get mad.
No, I understand that. Like you're not alone. But yeah, dude, I hope this helped you a lot, and hopefully you can get to platinum, dude.
Thank you, man.
Straight up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Do you have any questions or anything that you need me to
that's
go
about
over?
it.
Okay.
Like last time, it was awesome.
Awesome. All right, great, fantastic.
Sweet, bro.
Yeah. All right, go have good luck or have fun working out.
Yes. I'm gonna go in a little bit, but
all
thanks,
right,
man.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Peace.
All right, see ya. All right, guys. So that was that. Let me catch up a little bit on chat.